maker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
Open your mouth, give you a taste.
Oh my gosh. All right. So shout out to Air Kisses. You can get the fist bump. Yeah, shout out to Durand, Bernarr, everybody. We had to come back and talk about it because Durand, Bernarr deserves a whole segment to himself. He's killing it this season, isn't he? He's got 2 number ones on the weekly top 40. His song Fist Bump still on the weekly top 40. I think in the top 30 too. Oh my gosh. And so he's been all over the world just dropping his vocals and sprinkling it like fairy dust. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere he goes. Oh, you want to smack him in the face so much. I'll tell you, his voice is so good. Big Sean's not the only one who makes that look when he sings like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. So let's get back into it. So shout out to the John Show. You really did this, the John Show, right? Go to the Gay Magazine post again. Thank you. Now, this is the tweet that they picked out because this explains it specifically. I need someone to look at me like Big Sean was looking at Durand Bernarr between 17 seconds and 28 seconds. Let me tell you something. That look would set most people aflame. You know what I mean? But this is what I appreciate about Durand Bernarr. He's never really trying to go there. He's never trying to pimp a moment. The moment comes to him. It's not like he's even trying to make moments. You ever met someone who tries to make moments? They do stunts. They feel like they need to do something to gin up something that's going on in their life. Durand Bernarr just goes around singing. That's what he's known for. The voice that makes you want to eat him. It makes you want to eat him, even if you don't even like him like that. He may not even be your type. We don't know what kind of type that Big Sean would have if he was to look at a guy. What kind of type would he like? Is it someone who sings like that? Because let me tell you something. They could be whoever they want to be, but let me tell you, someone sings to you in a real good tone. I don't care how married you are. Like, I'd be concerned about, this is why people were concerned about Usher. When he was, running up around people's, around their private parts, got them moist. You know what I'm saying? Where they may have not been moist in a while. It keeps guys on their toes. You know what I'm saying? If my man was working around Durand Bernarr, and I don't even think they got anything in common, but I'm telling you, he'll probably give him a look like that too. Exactly. Because he hits those notes, it hits the soul. It probably tickled his little, I think it jumped a little bit. Did you see it jump a little bit? Because some of the people here, just like we look at the Olympic open ceremony, people were zooming in and stuff. You know what I mean? You people do the same thing for this video. Can I just say, shout out to the comments. Durand Bernarr said Big Sean might not be a singer, but he definitely appreciates good singing. He surely does. That's screw face. That's the screw face, isn't it? This shit is good face. Yeah, exactly. So this is why if you're a gay guy that's attracted to this, or a woman, you know what I'm saying, or if you're just a person who's attracted to that look. Shout out to my non-binary family. I'm sure this turns you on too. We're always talking about men and women like we're the only people on the planet. You know what I mean? No, we have some non-binary family walking around here, okay? And I'm sure they're looking at that look too from Big Sean, like, oh God, you give me that look and you get anything. You give me everything. You get anything. But so funny, y'all keep putting Durand Bernarr in relationships with people that are straight. Remember when he had the Tyler James relationship, fantasy? Everybody said those two make good together. They just love pairing Durand Bernarr because he's someone that you emotes love. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to put it in his name. He has to put it in his brand. He doesn't have to put it anywhere. There's not a love word anywhere near this man's name or the album or his brand, but what comes out of his mouth is love. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why Durand Bernarr trends. This is why Durand Bernarr's on top of his game. This is why when someone said, I hope that Big Sean and Durand Bernarr do a song, I guarantee off the strength that it's Big Sean that it goes gold, it goes platinum, maybe even hit a Grammy stage or something. You know what I mean? That's what Durand Bernarr needs. And I mean, to be honest with you, it's not the skills he has an issue with. It's them getting him into that spot, him finding that sweet spot where once he gets caught on, it is a wrap for the music world. And I believe that he can reignite the R&B craze along with Elijah Blake and Dustin Conrad. You know what I'm saying? It's this new kid, Bren Joy. I think him too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bryce Xavier. I see you over there too. Shout out to my R&B crooners. Exactly. Aaron Thomas. We're going to play him soon, right? Shout out to the crooners. I mean, let me tell you something. You can say what you want, but we got a big, deep bench over here, the LGBT section. You know what I mean? We got a deep bench on the rappers. We got a deep bench on the R&B artists. We got a deep bench on just the artists in general, those who cross genres. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Noor. I Tried. I like that song. That bringing in that little essence of rock and roll with that pop, with that hip hop. You know what I mean? That blend of music, that fusion. So shout out to Durand Bernarr. It's just going to take that one thing. It's going to be boop. And I think it's going to be over. Because this man can sing about anything. If he can get this kind of reaction off of Big Sean, what kind of reactions do you think he's getting from the hood? You know, when a hood brother hears this, we're like, oh, damn. That nigga hit that. Ooh. Oh, that nigga hit that spot. Oh, damn. Yo, who is that? Yo, that's Durand Bernarr, man. Yo, bring that nigga up in this motherfucking studio. I'm sure Durand Bernarr has been in these predicaments before. I mean, we're just catching the Big Sean look. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a lot of guys that have been giving him the big look while they're you know what I'm saying, in the studio. And there's no cameras there, if you know what I mean. I'd like to know. I need to know. Look that up for me, okay, Mafia? Do you know? Has he ever had a story about someone doing that to him in the studio? Consensually, of course. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his face, it looks very consensual to me, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Big Sean looks very consensual here. You guys need to stop, okay? All right. Shout out to all those who got it. Some people were in the comments, well, we got to sexualize him. Oh, shut up. You sexualize people that don't want you or not interested in you or not your sexuality, your gender, or anything else. What you fantasize about or what you think it looks good aesthetically is fine to share as long as it's shared from that context and not shared in order to shame or belittle Big Sean. No one's shaming, belittling Big Sean. We're actually appreciating the look that we know would look. That look. Shout out to the look. Download the Wheel You Radio app, everyone. That way you don't miss a thing. Hold on. Let me give it quickly. Let's give a bucket of elbows to Durand Bernarr and Big Sean, okay? You got to make sure Big Sean gets this one, okay? Royal. I'm sure he'll answer your calls, okay? Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on We Are You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the We Are You Radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride.